me know that would help.
Yeah, let me do that. Okay, there we go. Yep, yeah, it's playing.
All right, it's both the YouTube and the Twitch, just making sure.
Oh shoot, I need to check Twitch. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you so much.
Let me go to Twitch.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think your profile is super cute. Spicy artist baller. Oh my god, it's true. I'm kidding. I lied. You and I lie. You and I just lied to Beep's face. I'm so sorry. I love Spark. Oh my gosh, me too.
Okay, yeah, Twitch is also working too.
All right. In that case, I will go ahead and turn the music off. Number one and number two. All right. How's it going, y'all? Welcome to our this panel. I am already off to a fantastic start. I know English. But anyways, you know, we are here with for today's panel. It's your boy Josh alongside my co-host Noah, who y'all know is Yoshi Tales 13, and we are doing another artist Q&A with Miss SpicyRamenCup. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh, hi, I'm Spicy. You can also call me Lee if you want to, but hello.
Nice. All right, and I think I have a few questions written down, but of course Noah, if you have any, you're welcome to throw some in as well, and of course everybody in the audience, if you want to have your question asked upon the stage, make sure to click on that little hand raise button, and of course we will do our best to get to you. And if you're unable to have your question asked on stage, that's okay. Just put it in the little text chat on the Sonic R Show discussion if you are in the Discord server. Obviously, because this is also being streamed on YouTube and Twitch. But yes, just make sure to type your questions in the Sonic Art Show discussion on the Discord server. Make sure to ping me or Noah, and we will make sure, and of course, one of our mods will make sure to be able to pin that for you so we can get to it, etc. Y'all get the idea. Y'all have been here before. Anyways, would you like to start off, Noah? Or if not, that's okay.
We have a question, right?
Yeah, it's okay. If you want me to go first, that's fine. It's up to you.
No, it's okay. So I guess to ask you a first question, Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
When did you started becoming an artist, and what gotten yourself into drawing? Yeah,
Well, of course, like most kids would say, I've always been drawing. But when I realized that I wanted to be an artist, I was maybe 9 or 10 years old. And of course, what got me into it was Sonic, because at this point, ever since I was pretty much born, Sonic has always been a constant figure in my life. Same with Ninja Turtles and Care Bears, but Sonic was always it was my number one for all my life. And I've taken breaks from it, and I've tried to explore other things, but then I always come back and I'm like, I love Sonic. So I always come right back to it. It's my favorite thing. It's always been my inspiration, and I hope I can continue making Sonic art because it genuinely makes me the happiest. I love it so much.
Nice.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, yes, Kevin, that's me.
Oh,
IDW TMNT, my favorite.
Hey, there you go. I know. Let's see. I know. This is technically not a question to your works at all, but I know that the first time we met, there was a very nice discussion that we had about Spark the Electric Jester.
Oh I love Spark.
Yeah.
I have so much to say about that.
Yeah, if you want to talk about it for the people watching, go right ahead. There was a reason I mentioned that.
Absolutely. Beep and Hat already know what I'm about to go on about. So Spark, the way that I like to describe it and the way another friend of mine likes to describe it is, so of course we know earlier Sonic games, even some more modern ones, the controls can be iffy here and there sometimes. Some of them are downright really difficult to get into. With Spark completely fixes that. It's basically Sonic, but gaming-wise, it is, I hate to say it because I love Sonic, it's better. The controls are smooth, it's lovely. Basically, Spark is his own little Sonic, I would say. He, about the same size and same weight, I'm assuming. It's just a little fella, and he's running around. He's a little jester. So basically, Spark's entire thing is just inspiration from Sonic, and I love it because it's just, the designs are beautiful, the gameplay is amazing, it's so easy to control. There's like a leveling system for your like abilities. It's just wonderful. I love it, and I'm so glad that a lot of other Sonic games are starting to get better too, so I can enjoy both Spark and Sonic at the same time and enjoy both of their gameplays, and it's so lovely in my opinion. I love it very much.
Yes, for sure. Frontier has definitely helped immensely in that regard, I would say.
I love Frontier's gameplay. I love it. I just like running around in the forest. So true,
Yeah,
Beep.
there you go.
That's Spark. Yeah, look at him in discussion. Look at him go.
Hey.
Just a little guy.
Well, that slamming desk gift got me off guard. Oh, there we go.
I love, the music is really good.
Yeah, I definitely need to check that game out later down the line, because it sounded awesome from whenever because obviously we talked before, and I remember you going like you're like a whole Wikipedia about
Of course,
about
absolutely,
this freaking game.
absolutely. It's so fun because you could tell there's so much inspiration from Sonic. There's 3 of them in total so far. The first one is basically like the 2D pixel art 8-bit, like I would say 8-bit, but like side scroller platformer kind of games, like what Sonic 1 and 2 and Knuckle, all those earlier on games were.
Yeah.
And it's just, the inspiration and art is amazing. The developer does such a good job incorporating their art style and the Sonic inspiration, while also making sure that people know that Spark is its own thing, while having inspiration, it's its own thing, and it's just beautiful. And then Spark 2 and 3 are the 3D, like you can turn the camera, it's still a platformer, it has the exact same like level design as Sonic games would. It's amazing. The level design is beautiful. It's so amazing. It's a wonderful game. I couldn't recommend it enough.
Nice. I guess you want to throw in the next question, Noah?
Yeah. What was your recent art you've done so far?
Recent. I would say a lot of my recent art would be my Scourge art. I've been drawing like a lot of fusions as well between like random characters, mostly characters that my friends really resonate with, like Beep in one of the. I could stream my art, Beep. I could do that.
Yeah,
in just a minute.
You can
But-
Yeah, I was gonna
Of
say you can
course.
screen. I was about to say you can screen. Sure, go ahead.
Of course.
Cause in case
But,
anybody, if you want, because you might have some new fans in the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, you already know. But I will explain. I think one of them was a Scourge and Shadow fusion, and the other one was a Silver and my brain just broke. Silver and Rouge, yeah, which is what Beep has as his profile picture currently.
I like
So
that.
here, let
I like that
me see if
username, by the way.
I can-
Little Toaster Beat Boop. I like that. I like that name.
Oh, I live. I'm here. Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. I'm sorry if my quality of talk
No problem.
is all of a sudden very wonky.
It's all
You
good
hear
as
me
long
right? Okay.
as long as it'll capture on the stream, we're good. Which it is.
Absolutely,
I can see it.
absolutely. This
That-
little fellow.
That
I love this
iPad
little guy very much.
that
Yep.
iPad navigation. There we go. Oh, Nice.
Of course, iPad navigation is not fun, but it's okay. I did one of Fiona, Fox, and Sonic. That was a fun one. Very much a silly little guy.
Ooh. I like that. Yeah.
I very much love him. I think more recent things like the Silver and Rouge one I like a lot, because the one that I drew is a headcanon design based off of Beep's personal design for Rouge, and where they have a sort of little get-up, a little cute little outfit going on, and I wanted to incorporate that. And also I just love drawing clothing on a lot of Sonic characters, especially like I just love like Gun and how they have fun little like spy outfits. I think they're so fun.
It's so cute.
Little Tails. I love Tails, of course. Of course, you can tell I love Sonic and Scourge probably the most.
Oh, nice. I like
Sonic Unleashed is
nice. Ooh, nice. I think nice.
Sonic Unleashed is probably my favorite Sonic game, in my opinion.
We coincidentally have that picture on the flyer that we had promoting this event. So, because that was like one.
So true. There's a lot of pictures. I think there's this one too.
Yes, I know. I saw that one. I really like that one.
I like the Super Sonic a lot. Very fun. I have one for Sonic's 31st. Sorry, I can't speak. 31st anniversary.
Hey.
Love him very much. Oh my gosh, the Sonic Unleashed in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we got. Oh yeah, we got a. we got a werehog in the attack. Oh yes.
Of course.
Yeah,
one I like this one a lot. This one I drew. I don't know how well everyone's able to see, but this one is based off of an interaction I had with an old friend who on VR chat. There was a Sonic world, and you could sit on the plane that Tails has. You could sit on the Tornado. It has different seats, and there's a seat in the back. And my friend sort of glitched a little bit, and he was grabbing onto the side of the plane, it looked like, for miming purposes. And I took a picture, and I was like, I need to draw this immediately.
Wow,
so good.
The inspiration.
There you go.
Of course, the inspiration goes so far, of course. Gosh, this little fella that people have been sending me here and there, a close friend of mine, has a lovely OC named Skip. Love him very many. He's a little guy.
Oh, that's sweet.
And what am I currently working on? I'm currently working on this right here. It's a Super Scourge and Fiona, which I need to finish. I've been putting it off for way too long. I really need to finish it. So I could technically work on this while I'm here.
Feel free. That's what we have. That's what we have this for. You know.
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Hopefully, I don't perish, because sometimes my mic on my iPad isn't the nicest, and neither is the quality.
It's good. It's good enough. The recording of the means to take care of that. The stream, as long as it sounds good, as long as it sounds good enough, I'm fine. You know.
Absolutely. I'd be like, oh my gosh, my cat is here to say hello to everyone. Hello. Okay, I need to look at a reference on my phone.
Where's your cat's name?
Shoes. Sparkles. I got him when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, that's what Beep Boop says. Okay, Sparkles.
Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, Beep. Yeah. Yes, Sparkles. She's. Oh my gosh, guys! New guest appearance is Sparkles, my precious little cat. Okay.
All right.
Shoes take me a good minute.
I should let you ask a question, Josh. Now.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, and you can, and yeah, of course, and you can feel free to continue doing what you're doing over here. It'll be a nice little thing to show the audience, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Here's a good one. What is one thing you've always wanted to draw but haven't yet? I don't know if we answered that or not.
No, we have not. That's a great question, because there's so many things that I always want to draw, but I just don't get to it. I think I've always wanted to draw like battle scenes, but like in perspective in actual scenarios, but actual scenes with characters are very intimidating because it's a lot of background work and a lot of coloring and even more hours than I already spent. Because I'm a very slow artist, if you could not tell. And it takes me a long time to finish things. And I just know if I work on something like that, it'll take me forever. But I have faith. I've been teaching myself here and there a lot of background work. So hopefully one day I could achieve that.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
Very hopeful.
I know I'm personally willing to wait for quality, so I can respect that.
Of course. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
For sure. I guess Noah, you want to ask the next question? I'm sorry.
Let me see. What was the hardest drawing you ever done?
That's a fun question. Honestly, this one's getting a little difficult because drawing two characters in a very close proximity is very difficult because I'm a little bit of a messy artist too. My sketches are very messy, so I've had to clean this up probably like 4 times. So it's a long process, but I get through it. And honestly, the harder it is to draw, the better, because I'm a personal believer in every time you draw, you get slightly better every single time, and you learn more every single time that you draw. So a learning experience is something that I am always blessed and excited to have. So that is always so fun.
Awesome.
This shoe might not come out very well, but that's okay.
Yeah, I do. I'll throw a little something random here. This is just something I'm curious. Your username, SpicyRamenCup. What is the inspiration behind that?
Oh, I love telling this story. Okay, it's a silly-ish story. So it has to do with gaming. So when I was really, really young, my father, his name all over every platform, like Xbox, PlayStation, everything, it was mass appeal, which means mass appeal, like everyone likes you.
Yeah.
And when I would play games with him as a little kid, it would give me the guest controller or whatever, or the guest account, and it would be Mass Appeal 1. So for the longest time, even on my own Xbox, I had no creativity as a little kid. I named myself Mass Appeal 1, and then when I got my Xbox One, I tried to make it like spicy noodles or something like that, because I just love ramen. And it was like, oh, this name's already taken. Here's some randomly generated names that you might like, and one of them was SpicyRamenCup, and I'm like, that is the smartest an Xbox has ever been in its entire existence. I'm keeping that. So that's literally the lore of my name. It's the smartest thing an Xbox has ever done.
I love that. My broke self eats ramen all the time, so I can relate to that. I might have some after this panel. We'll see.
Exactly, bro. Me and you both.
Yeah, do a little something for the throat, you know.
Just a treat. Have some ramen as a treat, of course.
Nice.
So fun.
All right. Yeah. Is there any other questions you'd like to throw in, Noah?
Let me see. What kind of program do you use?
I use actually a couple. What I'm doing right now, I'm using Medibang, but I use Procreate for a lot of filtering and doodling. But when it comes to line art and things like that, and my favorite one is Medibang, just because I've used this program for years and I'm so comfortable with it. It doesn't have a lot of brush diversity, but because of that, the brushes are simple and easy for me to understand, and I could easily edit them if I need to, and I like it a lot. It's very fun.
Awesome.
Very simple and nice.
I guess let's see. There's probably something I could throw in here. What character or aspect would you say is the easiest to draw and the most difficult to draw?
Oh, Shadow. Because Shadow is easy for me to draw because his quills are particularly simple like this, but his shoes is where it gets complicated. I I love to draw his shoes because they're a challenge no matter what angle you draw them in, and they are just fun to doodle. I love to doodle them, even if it looks awful, like right now.
I mean, looking fine to me. They're
A little good.
good old air
Just a
shoes.
little good. Of course, of course. They're very fun, but also very hard to draw. But they get. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're just a little fella, and I love to select and then destroy it. So there we go.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if this question was asked or not. So if it was, I apologize. But what Sonic character would you say is your favorite and why?
We just discussed this a little bit earlier. I'm having a little bit of a Scourge craze right now. It was before the panel started. It was before the panel started. I'm having a little bit of a Scourge craze at the moment. But usually I would have to say Shadow, because I don't know, I resonate really well with that kind of character. He's complicated, and he's just, the way that some people write him is intriguing to me, and I love the way that people interpret him in different ways. And it's just very nice to see how some people do him justice nowadays when they realize that he's not really edgy, he's just a really complicated character. And I love seeing how a lot of people interpret him as a character instead of something that's just, an angry guy, Yeah. So I think that's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
also his color palette is very pleasing to the eye.
For sure. Also, I think we could throw one more question here before we start bringing it to the audience. So I guess Noah, would you like to ask this next one?
Yeah. Let's see. Besides doing Sonic art, what other franchise do you draw?
Ooh, I actually do a little bit of everything. I love things like Ina by Joel G. I've been drawing a lot of Spark in my free time when I can. Spark is always super fun to draw. Thinking though, I used to draw a lot of Genshin Impact, but I don't anymore because my little craze for it ended a while ago. But I think the character designs for that game are very nice. Not personally into it anymore, but characters are very pretty, and their stories are usually very good in my opinion. I think the backstories are really, really nice. So, and I'm a sucker for good stories, so I loved to draw those kinds of things back when I used to draw them.
Yeah.
But I do a little bit of everything that just interests me.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for anime style characterization, so I can understand that.
Of course.
Alrighty.
I seem to know a lot of Owl art lately.
Yeah, I need to watch more.
Love Welcome Home as well.
I need to watch more Owl House, honestly, because I see.
I actually haven't started it yet. I've been wanting to get into it.
You guys will love the series. Trust me.
Yeah, I
think it would fit me well if you know what part of the LGBT I am in.
Yes,
I'm kind of sad the series ended, but yeah,
true. Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
It's okay. Thank God for Disney Plus. Anyways,
true.
Alrighty. I think we can go ahead and just start calling some people up since I want to.
Yeah.
Because I see we have a couple hands raised. I'll just and of course like I mentioned y'all, if you want your question asked, just make sure to click on the little hand raise button. Y'all done this before. Y'all know how this goes. For those
or if you prefer a text message, just
we don't gotta explain ourselves, guys. Come on, you know the drill.
Make sure to ping us, and then we'll see the question.
Yeah, and one of the mods will pin it for us if I don't catch it.
Yeah.
And yes, all right. So I guess we can go ahead and start calling up some people. If you would like to, go first, Noah, and of course we could just go. And of course we could just go down. Actually, no. Let's start with Spice. Let's start with Spicy first, and then we could just rotate.
Yeah. Spicy goes first.
Yes, and it's in the it's the little hand raise thing. It'll show you like which people are available, and you just mention whoever you want to call up.
Yeah, I can. So who would you like to choose?
Spicy,
Spicy.
Spicy, you good?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
well, I guess that's the end of the panel. I'm kidding.
No.
Uh,
No.
I guess that's the end of the panel. Good night. I'm kidding. I'm
Can you
kidding.
hear me?
I can hear
Can
you
you hear me?
fine. I can hear you fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I
Don't
feel
worry.
like, I don't know what happened. I switched back to my PC and I died. I perished. Okay, anyways.
Oh,
I live.
no.
It's okay. It happens.
Anyways,
Let's.
I said Lotus Dragon. Lotus Dragon looked interesting.
Absolutely. Discord, everyone. Anyways, just
Yes, I love Discord, my favorite.
Yes.
Discord, everyone.
Yes,
Mhm,
yeah, and then
mhm.
in that case, you just all you gotta do is you just gotta call the little like button thing.
Oh, I'm supposed to do that. Sorry.
If I don't know if you have the there you go, we
Guys,
got it.
my ramen people needed me. Sorry, guys, I had to.
Yo, it's great to meet you.
Hello, hi. It's good to meet you too.
So my question is so like is there like have you find backgrounds to be hard to draw, like like right after you right after you finish the characters, it gets hard to draw the backgrounds after that.
I know what you mean. I think it depends. So if it's like nothing like if it's a realistic background, then of course it's a little difficult. But if it's like a fun color palette of gradients and dotted lines and spots, I love those kinds of backgrounds because it gives the character a bit of a space to be in, and it helps me pop out the character in a nice contrast if it works well. One of my favorite things to do is if I do a background like that, I turn my canvas black and white so I can see if the background looks a little too closely colored to the actual character, then I fix it and I have to change it so it could pop out more. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those are very fun to draw. I think backgrounds are very fun to draw, but if it's scenery, I have a little bit of a struggle, but I think it's still fun because it's a challenge and I love challenges. Super fun.
That's
Was there any backgrounds have you made?
I have. I haven't like. Okay, I've drawn a couple before. I'd have to. Unfortunately, I cannot screen share at the moment.
That's fine. You
Things
can
on there.
screenshot it if you want.
Of course. I will go fetch it. I've drawn a couple backgrounds. One that I really liked was I did a gift art for a friend of mine. It doesn't look very good right now because I'm saving it from the actual application of Medibang and not Procreate, which is where I do my filtering and my extra little details. But I'll put it. I guess I could put it in the discussion channel. The people in SERP that are here know who it is for. These little guys. I did a little bit of like a picnic background. If it would load, that would be absolutely wonderful. If the image would like to appear from thin air, I would love that very much. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Not that great, but I think they're very silly.
Yeah, nice. I'll go ahead and put that on the stream real quick for anybody curious at what we're looking at.
The art looks amazing. There's Tails and
It's Anti-Tails, Miles.
Oh,
indeed it is.
Archie.
And who's that character on the left?
It's a headcanon version of my friend's Tails. He likes to draw Tails with more like browns and like soft browns and dark browns. And I'm like, that's very interesting. So I wanted to give it a shot and incorporate it into my art. I thought it was super sweet. It was a gift for him.
Okay.
All right, I am showing it on the. Actually, let me lower the. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. And this is for those curious as to what we are looking at. I went ahead and showed the picture on stream for everybody. Yes, and
Me when I love Archie characters, I miss them. Come back, come back, Honey the cat. I miss you.
Oh man, I wish for sure.
Please, Honey the cat, come back. I miss you. You're so silly. I love you so many.
Yeah, ready.
Honey is a great character.
I know she's so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna keep you here all day with Honey the cat talk. Anyways, I love Honey the cat. She's very fun.
I'm afraid we have to move on. So
Of course.
Thank you for your question.
Yes.
It's no problem.
Absolutely. All right.
My friends have questions.
All right. And I guess all right, yes. So yeah, we got a bunch of hand raised. Noah, you want to get the next person?
All right. I know Tailsco has been holding their hand long, so I'll go with that.
Go right ahead.
Hi.
Tails.
Hello there.
How's it
Hi.
going?
Oh my gosh.
I love your art so much, but
Thank you.
my question is, what is your favorite Sonic character?
Ooh, I still think it's Shadow, but right now it's Scourge at the moment. until my hyperfixation drops. For now it's Scourge because he's my favorite little trash guy, little trash man. Love him. So he's my favorite. Hmm?
Does that answer your question?
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your question.
All
No
right.
problem.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I love Scourge. He's
Josh.
just a little guy.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Now you're.
Josh, who you want to pick next?
Let me see. Let me get this person with this really awesome name, Lil Toaster Beep Boop. Come on up.
Of course, Beep! Yay, Beepus!
Hello.
It's Bingus. Hi, Bingus.
Oh my god, hi.
Yeah.
My question is hi. Out of all of like the art and chip art you've done, which one's your favorite? And in general, what's your favorite chip? Because
I won't talk too much about ships, but because I think as long as it's okay to pair those two together, then I think go for it.
Valid.
More creative power to you. Live your creative truth. I think my favorite piece, I have a big emotional bond with the Sonic and Chip one that I drew for Sonic Unleashed. I love Sonic Unleashed. I love Chip. I love Sonic. That was the game that was my holy grail of a game. That I remember being 6 years old and like having the big sparkly eyes when I saw that game. So I love drawing stuff related to Sonic Unleashed. That's probably my favorite piece. I love it very much.
On God. Yes.
Thank you, Beepus.
Of course.
So fun.
Alrighty. Thank you for your question there, Lil Toaster Beep Boop. I just love saying your
So
name.
true. It's so fun.
Also,
Thank you for
also,
your
also,
question.
also made me feel like an old man. You said you were like 6 when Alicia came in. I was 14. Let's see.
Dander.
What was that? No, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just saying hi to Dander. That's all.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
You're good.
Janitor! Hi, Janitor! I love Janitor. He's my friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's my friend too.
Oh,
We love Janitor, guys. I'm Janitor's biggest fan, guys. This should be Janitor's panel, not mine.
I'll snap
I'm sorry.
a fellow bear. I said, no, I'm kidding.
Of course. Okay.
You got another bear friend, Josh.
Oh my god.
Yes. Exactly.
So true.
All right. But I guess Spicy, would you like to pick the next person?
Oh my gosh, yippee! Indie Idol, my love, because you also have my art as their profile picture. I love that for
Nice.
them. So true.
Nice.
Yes. Hi, Indy.
Nice.
Get in here.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi. What's your
If
question?
you can remember your, what is the first Sonic media you have ever seen? If you can remember back then,
Sonic what? Sonic game?
Sonic media. Any
Sonic
type of
media.
Sonic media.
Ooh, the farthest I can remember is playing, like, I was maybe 3 or 4 years old, and my father hooked up the actual first Sonic game. But no, I think I played the second one first. I remember that. I remember being Tails and my dad was Sonic, and we would run around as the little characters. And then I played the first Sonic, and then so on and so forth. I had no idea how to work a controller, but I still had fun playing those games. That's probably the earliest that I can remember is playing the earliest Sonic games. I love those.
You think you're asking my question now?
Of
You
course,
ladies.
bestie. I love the indie. I love the indie. How was your day?
Thank you for your question, Indy.
So awesome. All right. Thank
Guys, indie is literally so cool. Indie's biggest fan right here is me.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Indy. All right, Noah, would you like to pick the next person?
Come on down, Hat, pal.
Hey,
Hat. Hi, Hat.
of the 777th variety. What's up, Hat?
Hey,
Oh my
Hat.
gosh. Guys. Oh, Hat. He's in the cave, guys.
He
What's
probably
your question?
He probably wants to kill me for
It's
that
me,
bad
the
joke.
Caveman.
Oh, shoot.
Hello.
Hi,
everyone.
Amy.
So I believe I personally know the answer to this question,
Mhm.
but I'm both curious and I want other folks to know what kind of Sonic OCs do you have and how many?
Ooh, I have a narwhal OC named Bubbles that I love very much. Yeah, Bubbles. I love her very much. When I was making a Sonic OC, I was like, I want an OC that nobody has really seen before. And I would like to send her in the discussion chat because I love her very many. I also have another one I'm working on right now. It's a personal Sona. It's a bear. But she's not done yet, so I can't quite show. I don't want to show that just yet. But
I know you mentioned that privately, which I have a kick out of. 'Cause my OC's also
Yeah.
there.
she has a mushroom on her hat and she has like a hippie get up because I am a hippie in real life, guys. Oh my god, I'm a hipster. It's
Oh.
crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let me go ahead and let me show that to
And
the
Spicy's also a big fan of Mario too, hence the mushrooms.
good taste. Let me go ahead and show that to the stream real quick. Hold on.
Miss Bubbles the narwhal. I love her so many. And I like her as a character too. True. I like her as a character as well because she has the hydrokinesis, so she can use water to her advantage, but she uses it in small increments to make them into bubble formations. So she can she also has healing properties with her bubbles. So if she ever heals somebody, she just like puts a little water bubble on their wound and it just slowly heals itself. And she's very wholesome.
And yes, for those watching the stream, I am showing it right now. This is Narwhal the what were they again? Just trying to make sure.
Narwhal the bubbles.
Narwhal. Yeah, narwhal bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles the Narwhal. I suck at my job. So but anyways, we'll go.
Buble the narwhal.
Ah, yes, my
Buble.
favorite character, Hedgehog the Sonic.
Yeah, Hedgehog the Sonic. Bear the Josh.
Guys, that's the most OP Mary Sue character ever, guys. Hedgehog the Sonic. Have you guys? Okay, this is a fun, quick question. Have you guys ever done this thing where you look up your first name and then look up the hedgehog on Google? It's my favorite thing to do.
I've done that. I've done that, and I don't remember what it was the last time, but I feel like it'll be cursed if I were to do it now.
Mine was gorgeous. It was Lee the Hedgehog. It was a MS Paint pixel thing, and it was I was like, you know what? This is me, guys. This is actually what I'm like in real life. Spicy Ramen Cup face reveal. That's me. Anyways.
freaking Gokin. Let me just do this for the audience real quick. I thought your middle name was the. Anyway.
Yeah.
Say the line.
There we go.
You said the thing.
Yeah, the audience.
Guys.
The audience is right now. Josh said the thing. Anyway.
Josh
I
said
laugh.
the thing. Pip said that. That's great. I love Pip.
Yes, let me go ahead and take that off screen. But yes, that was Bubbles the Narwhal, not Narwhal the Bubbles. whatever I was about to do there. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, did I answer your question, Nat? I feel like it did, but I wanted to make sure.
Of course.
Yeah,
course
thank you for your question.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
question, Hat.
Yes.
Thank you
No
so
problem.
many.
I hope you all have a good day. I'm gonna go fall down the well now.
I will see you in there later. Oh, no. Guys, where did he go? He's in the well. I can't see him. It's too dark down there. Where'd he go?
I'm in the well.
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
No, that's
So
fine.
sorry.
No, it's fine. That timing was perfect.
That's so good. I'm in the.
No, it's fine. That time, it's fine. That was funny.
That's so good. Okay.
All right,
Anyways.
Josh. It's your turn.
All right, let me get cookies already been added, so I'm gonna skip them for now. Janitor's here.
Janitor!
With fellow
Yeah,
bear.
janitor.
Come on up.
Get in here, Janitor!
Oh, my bear brethren. Hello.
How's it going?
Hey, janitor. It's been a while, man.
Hey, you know, hey, you been doing okay?
Yeah, I've been doing good.
All right.
Oh,
So, for my question, actually, it's actually to all of you, if you don't mind.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
I know it's quite obvious for some of you, but what is your favorite character? And if you had to choose a voice for for a character that you wanted to voice, which one would it be?
I'll let Spicy go first because they're the guest.
Okay, Scourge, obviously, but did you ask, like, who would I cast as a voice for Scourge?
Actually, yeah, you know what?
You,
Yeah.
actually. I've heard your Scourge voice. I like it. You, actually. I love your Scourge voice. I love your Uncle Chuck and your Scourge, bro. You are the best one I know. Number one.
Thank you.
I also love his rotor.
I have not heard his rotor.
I haven't heard any of your voices, but I'm already intrigued.
And I hold you like hamburger. Please.
Let me down.
Okay, I'll put you down.
Yeah, I'm. If you want to, go ahead. I'll allow it.
You don't have to, but if you're too nervous. But if you want to, I'd love to hear.
I mean, what do you want to hear first? That's the thing.
A rotor, the little guy.
Oh yeah. Honestly, for my rotor, it's basically just my normal voice, just to say sadly. But
that's basically me. That's basically me with Knuckles. So don't worry.
That's basically me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, little buddy, it's been a while.
That's so good.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that actually is good.
Wait, janitor.
Hmm?
Can you say the Scourge meme, please?
God,
Please.
wait, which one?
I will eat 2 corn dogs today, please. 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 I will send the image of it in the chat if you would dub it for me, brother.
All right.
I love you so many.
Today I will eat 2 corn dogs.
I love it. Guys,
yes.
New panel, janitor.
No, absolutely not. I'm too
Yes,
nervous.
anyways, I sent the image.
Listen, but hit me if you ever want to do that, hit me. I'm one of the PR guys. Hit me up.
Hey,
I got that power.
nice.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna skedaddle, so I'm gonna let the other. Never mind. I can't think. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
janitor.
All right. Thank you, janitor.
Did you guys also want to answer his question too? I know he's gone, but did you want to answer the question? Who's your favorite character and what voice would you cast for them?
I'll let you go first, Noah.
Well, is it like a certain character I haven't voiced? Is that what I have to go for, or
Yeah, you could say what is your favorite character in general, and then who do you think you would cast as the voice for that character?
Well, Tails is my favorite, but if I had to cast Tails, I would see Veronica Taylor do Tails because she can just sound like Ash Ketchum pretty much. That's what I think.
This is true.
Yeah. Oh man.
But you, Josh.
Ooh man, yeah. Excluding Sonic because I feel like that'd be too obvious. But yeah, my second favorite after that is while Knuckles is one of them, it's ironically not my choice. It was actually going to be Tails as well. And I think if I were to pick somebody to voice Tails, I mean, there's so many people I know that are able to do friggin' fantastic Tails. But if I were to pick one, it would probably be Emmy Jones. I like her Tails a lot, honestly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Guys, for me, if I casted Tails, if I casted a voice for Tails, Goku. I'm kidding. Okay, anyways, next question. Next question.
Which for those going to the in-person convention, Emmy will be there. So
Bring Goku. Bring Goku.
We can't wait to see you guys.
Absolutely.
Right. Whose turn is it? Oh,
It's
right.
mine.
Yes, Spicy. Who you wanna
Can we
pick?
bring in Rainboom? They've been having their hand up for a little bit.
All right.
Sure.
All right, let's invite her over.
Rainboom.
Rainboom.
How's it going?
Hello. I'm doing really well. How about you guys?
I'm doing so good.
Doing
Yippee.
So I have a question for you, Ramen. Since I know you've been a TMNT fan, which is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Ooh, this is such an easy question. Raphael. I think he's my favorite because he's such a complicated character to me. Because this is why I know I'm probably gonna make some people upset, but I'm not the biggest fan of the new show, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, only because I think the animation's beautiful. But I think my problem is I understand that Leonardo, I think, is developing into a leader. But for me, the idea of Raphael being a leader doesn't fit, in my opinion, because the reason why is he is a character that is so blinded by, not even blinded, but foggy visioned by his own, like, pride and protectiveness over his family and his emotions that he physically cannot be a leader, which is what makes him so interesting, is because he's great in other things. He's great at being the brunt of the fight. He's great at fighting. But he also is a very emotional character, and he's bombarded with so many emotions all the time, and it makes him such a complicated character to me, and I love him. But there is a new Ninja Turtle that I like in the IDW series. It's a woman turtle. Her name is Jenica, and she has a girlfriend, and I love her. She's so cool. But if I had to pick one of the main four, it would have to be Raphael, because also he has a motorcycle. So that's cool. He has a motorcycle. But yes, he's my favorite.
Nice.
Beep, beep, beep,
does
no.
that answer your question?
Yep, that's my
All right.
question.
Well, thank you for your question, Rainbow.
You're welcome. Also, take care of you, and I'll see you later. Yeah.
Take care. Oh. I'm in the. Anyways, guys. I hope Hat's okay in that well, guys. I hope he's doing all right. I gotta throw him down some graham crackers in a minute, so.
I should probably get him out. I need to save him.
I need to go save him. It's okay. Give him graham
All
crackers.
right, Radar, you're up.
Hello, Radar.
Radar, how's it going?
Hi.
Raid
Goodness.
Discord. Is this the Discord?
Oh,
There we go.
no,
There we
no,
go. I
no,
can hear you. Thank you.
I'm good.
Okay.
We're
I think-
alive.
Can someone? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry, I'm using push to talk.
You're
sorry.
fine.
Yeah, you can switch the voice You can switch the voice activity. You're fine.
Voice activity is my arch nemesis now. Anyways,
True.
hello. Came up
Hello.
wanted to say it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the revolution. Yeah,
Thank you.
The Sonic variety, yes.
Absolutely.
yeah. I just came up here because I usually ask this question to a lot of like new faces that have panels and such. Question I want to ask is, what is your favorite robot character from the Sonic series? It can be like any of Eggman's robots or the Badniks or just anything really.
Okay. This is Oh my gosh, one of my favorite questions today. I love the robots. I think Immoral probably. I don't know. There's so many that I love. I hold them all so dearly. I love Neo Metal Sonic just because he looks cool. But I think I would have to be the loser of the bunch of us and say Metal Sonic because he's been around for so long and I've gotten to know his character so well. I love him so many. He's so cool. I love Metal Sonic.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're based.
True.
Yes.
I love Metal Sonic. Motobug is a good one. Motobug, honestly, I changed my answer. Motobug. I am Motobug. I don't know if anybody here has VR chat, but there's a Motobug model, and if I'm bored, I run into that model and I just run around as a little bug, and it's my favorite thing to do. I love Motobug. He's a little guy.
I know what you're talking about. I think I have
It's-
that avatar.
Yeah, it's the Moto Stack. Yeah, on VR chat, the Motobugs
my
can.
Yeah,
They have
my
seats.
God.
Yeah, you can
I
have
play
seats on
that-
them.
I played that a lot with Hatmaster before.
Yeah, there's a Moto Stack because the Motobug model that I use and that I give to people has a seat on it, so you can sit on it and ride on the Motobug. But the thing that me and some friends do in this server, we like clone each other as the Motobug and we just stack. So it's like 10 Motobugs stacked on top of each other, and it's the funniest thing in the world. And we just go stack, 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 and we just run around as a huge pillar of Motobugs. It's the funnest thing in the world. It's so good.
Personally, I've always been a fan of Caterkiller.
SERP.
You know,
The server's called SERP. Beep. Okay. I've already advertised your server. Kidding. So true. Anyways.
I feel like I've actually seen that sort of like thing before where the Motobugs are like stacked on top of each other. I think Hatmaster just said something down there.
Yes, Moto Stack.
But yes, the Motobugs are the best.
Live reaction. Me too. Me when Janitor hasn't had a panel in the server. What is going on? Josh, it is your fault. I'm sorry. Josh, come on now.
Always got to blame it on a bear.
When is the Janitor panel? When is it?
Listen, Janitor, Janitor, hit us up. We'll try to make it happen.
Yes. I have Josh hold hostage. No, I'm kidding. he has to give Janitor a panel, or I will. I don't know what I'll do. I'll feed him graham crackers. I don't know.
No, you'll unleash Moto Stacks upon this entire server.
Moto stack.
Right.
Coincidentally, Kevin's also in the audience.
Kevin. Oh, hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Does that pretty much answer your question, Radar?
Yeah, that answered my question.
That went very far.
No, thank you. I was actually hoping for a far question. Far answer. Can't brain.
It's all good. It's all good. Me neither. And somehow they keep letting me host these.
Doing no brain working.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Josh. You're doing a great job.
True.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Everybody in the chat compliment Josh right now. It just gets really aggressive.
Don't leave me out.
Oh my god. No, everybody compliment Noah and Josh right now.
Compliment these two. They're awesome.
Several people are typing. It says several people are typing.
You started. It's beautiful.
Me when I smile, I
hey,
have the biggest influence in this server. And I'm kidding. That's a lie. That's a fat lie.
I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Y'all are too kind.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Sparkles has come to say hello.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna select the next person. So I'll see you around Radar.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Radar.
Oh my god, Michael really out here testing me. They said, what if I don't want to compliment them? Then
All right. I believe I'm sorry, go ahead.
My brain cells are forming to have what will happen if you guys don't compliment them. No cheese for anybody for the rest of your life. You cannot have a single dairy product or a nukes will explode.
God bless you. Anyways, all right. I believe it's my turn now.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and call the sea cucumber himself. Kevin, come on up.
The sea cucumber.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. Eh? So true.
No, but my question is who is your biggest inspiration? Do you have any inspiration at all?
I love this question. It is two people actually. It is Adam Bryce Thomas and Evan Stanley, the two people that help work on IDW. Evan Stanley because her coloring and anatomy for certain parts of Sonic bodies, like Mobian bodies, is absolutely a bomb. It is my favorite. And Adam Bryce Thomas because specifically his anatomy is my favorite. I aspire to draw similarly to him, but have my own style still, because it is just the way he draws dynamic poses and still keeps his style consistent is, oh my gosh, it is amazing. I can't get over how amazing it is to me. It is genuinely my dream to work on a comic. I would even go as far to say as I would love to help with IDW someday. It's been my dream for years, but I don't think that's gonna happen because it's very rare. But
never say never.
Know.
Never say
you
never.
never know. Never say never. Never say never. This is true. This is true. So
I do hope you achieve that goal one day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Yes. Also, shout
You're
out.
welcome, and thanks for answering my question.
Yeah. Also, thank you very much, Kevin. Also, shout out to Adam Bryce Thomas and Evan Stanley.
I love those two very much. Biggest inspiration.
Yes.
So true, babe. We said remember us when you work for IDW. Of course I will, brother.
Alrighty. Spicy.
It's not gonna happen. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm sorry.
stop that. You could. I believe you could.
Okay.
I believe you could.
Thanks, brother.
I believe
Thank
you
you,
could.
brother.
No problem.
Continue the way you were saying.
I was gonna say, would you like to pick the next person?
Ooh, Lotus Dragon's been sitting there for a minute again. Let's try them again.
All right.
Spring on.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I am back for another round.
Hello.
All right, what is your second question?
All right, my second question is for drawing, about the drawing. Have you found drawing poses to be hard, like making a character sitting down, for example?
Yes. The thing is that I try so hard to practice with dynamic poses that simple poses, like just standing still or sitting down, are very hard for me, coincidentally. I love doing dynamic poses, and when they're not dynamic, it's difficult. I've literally untaught myself simple poses, and I need to really work on that. And so simple poses are hard for me because I want to make them dynamic so bad because I love dynamic posing.
I see. For me, like I found drawing drawing a character sitting down is like very hard for me. I did that. I did it once at a time, but it did not turn out well.
Yeah, I can understand. Drawing sitting down is very difficult because you have to focus on perspective because the character is sitting down, but the knees are facing certain directions. Like they might be facing forward or to the side, and it's really hard to get that perspective right, and I understand. But I think if you try it, because you said you have, I'm sure no matter what, it's going to be beautiful because I think everybody's art is beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't think they meant sitting like that. Oh my god, it's Star! Oh my god, sorry, anyways.
It's all right.
Thank you for your question.
It's no problem.
All right.
My goodness.
Thank you, Lotus.
Lotus.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Let's see.
There's Beep, Hat, Janitor. Who are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick Janitor. I didn't get the chance to pick him.
So true, Janitor.
Hello, welcome.
Get in here.
Round 2, baby.
Round 2. Get in here.
What is your second question?
All right. Actually, it's kind of a deep question, but what To all of you, what quote sticks with you the most?
Ooh.
I like
You guys go first. You guys go first because I have a bit of a long one.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That is a hard one. You want that is a really good question. You want to go first, Noah?
I'm not good at memorizing quotes as often. I really don't know.
See, I could just say mine. I don't mind.
Yeah, you might as well say yours.
Yeah, say yours first, and I'm sure we'll think of ours later.
True. One that I really like a lot is, I don't know exactly who said this, but it resonates with me and it helps me get up in the morning because, when you're an artist, you get, the big sad sometimes, and it's really hard to do what you need to do for the day. So this one quote that I like, it is, "The sky is proud of you when you come outside, and the sun misses you at night, and the moon hopes you sleep well, and the trees sing your name every time you're gone, and the ground holds you up with pride." And it makes me happy because it makes me think, like, you are alive for a reason, and you may, like, life isn't about, like, purpose or things like that, but it is about what you do with yourself. And life is too short to worry about what other people think. Life's too short to worry about what you should or shouldn't be doing. Life should be enjoyed. It should not be something where you are tied down by your worries or anything remotely negative. Of course, bumps in the road happen, but life is about enjoying it. It's not about sitting and wondering what could be. Because if you only do what you can do, you'll never know what you could be doing, So I like that quote a lot.
For sure, yeah, I feel
Big words.
Oh, that was incredible.
Big words. So true. Me when I'm a writer, but I also said
big words.
Big words.
Also, were you about to say no? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. What's going on, Noah? Is it your turn?
I said big words. That's what I said.
Oh, big words. Big words.
Yeah. If
Do you guys have a quote?
I do, but I don't. I was trying to see if Noah wanted to go first. If not, I can.
I can't really think of anything. I'm sorry.
It's
You're
fine.
fine. You don't have to have one. It's okay.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun because I know one option that I would have had is not family friendly, so I'm not going to say it here. But it was, but it's a George Carlin quote. But I'll leave it at that. Anyways,
George Carlin. I know George Carlin.
yeah. But unfortunately, the quote that I have in mind, I can't say here. So I'll mention that. I'll mention that later.
I might know a quote. Okay, so this is from the Owl House. So it's like, "Now eat this, sucker." Yeah.
I've seen that quote. That's the best quote. Actually,
Yeah.
that one's better than mine. That one's better than mine.
Yeah, my other.
There we go.
Yeah, my second option was actually my second option. I definitely know I can say this was I'm a Pokemon fan, right? Like as in the old school. Like I played the originals back in '98, like that. I go back with it, and I watched the first movie a lot growing up, both in theaters and on VHS and all of that, and there's a one particular Mewtwo quote that pretty much everyone's like quoted to death in the past, but and I feel like y'all know what it is once I say it. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. That didn't come from any of our world leaders. That came from frickin' Mewtwo. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Mewtwo W. Mewtwo W.
You know what I'm saying? That's deep. So that is definitely mine.
Honestly, that's an amazing quote. But mind if I say mine? And then I'll be out of your guys' hair.
That is fine. I will allow it. Go right ahead.
It's actually from one of my favorite movies of all time because it's stuck with me for years upon years, and I forget about it sometimes, but it's kind of a known quote. Yesterday was the past. Tomorrow is the future. But today is a gift. That is why it is called a present.
I've heard that one before.
I know that entire yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. I love it.
I've heard that quote before, and I love it.
Mr. Oogway!
We love it.
Now, I also said a quote as well from Kung Fu Panda just a minute ago after I said my quote. It's Master Shifu said it. He said, if you only do what you can do, you never know what you could do or like what you can.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I think I said it
Yeah,
right, but dude, the quotes in Kung Fu Panda are baller. They're so good.
That's why it's my favorite trilogy of all time.
Dude, I hold you like hamburger. I agree.
Skadoosh, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, is it my turn to pick a person?
I
think so.
Oh wait, it's Josh's turn.
Yeah.
I think janitor last.
Yeah. It's all good.
True.
Skadoosh. Anyway, I had to do it.
Skadoosh. Yes.
But anyways, let me go ahead and check here. I'll go ahead and call Hatmaster back up.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Get him out of that well. Get him out of the well. Get out of the well, Hack.
I'm still in the well. Please let me out. It's cold.
No, get out.
We got you, bro.
I hold you like hamburger. Get up.
Thank you. I'm conveniently now out of the well.
Yeah,
Thanks, bro.
No,
I reached all the way down.
I'll get you a towel. Don't worry.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
What is
so
your
let's just
question,
have a
Hack?
question, half explaining something earlier.
Mhm.
So
Oh my gosh, my
to
dog.
explain the Motobug thing, in Adrenaline Dubs, which is a server me and Noah are in.
Yeah, shout out to AD.
last
Shout out
year-
to AD, all the goats. Anyway.
Hell yeah. Last year they did a live stream event, which it was like a week or so of just doing random things for, was it St. Jude's, I believe, Noah?
I don't remember.
I know we-
Sorry,
It was something.
It was all a blur to me. I might
Yes.
have to recheck. I might have to recheck the stream again.
I know
Yeah.
there was a VR chat stream. I know there was a VR chat stream y'all did because I know I made an appearance in that, and that was a lot of fun.
I think we were playing Fall Guys from what I
We
remember.
were playing the Fall Guys map, and at some point I busted out that very same Motobug avatar. For those who are curious, it is the avatar found in the LCD Sonic world.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
a
know what
small
you-
little classic style Motobug.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we were all in that stream.
Yes,
that
and
one.
so I turned into that Motobug, and I said, "Everyone turn into me now."
Oh yeah.
And we quickly realized the potential of stacking on top of each other. And every single person in that lobby, which was 15 plus people, stacked on top of each other, and we did the Fall Guys course as one, and it broke the game. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
I do
it was you.
remember that.
Yeah, it was you. I think that it was me, and then it was Lanny, and everyone else just followed suit. I don't
Yeah,
remember. I think
Lanny
it
was in there too, because he was the one streaming the entire ordeal, and that was
Yeah.
pure anarchy. And I still remember that day fondly.
Yeah.
Fun experience.
Interesting.
Absolutely. But to go to my question here, this is a very spur of the moment question, mostly because I wanted to come up and elaborate on the whole Moto Stack thing.
That's fine.
I'm curious for all of you three. Out of the four, I guess five now. Like the five main teams in Sonic, that being Team Sonic, Dark, Rose, Chaotix, and the new Diamond Cutters. Who is your favorite?
I can't pick the Suppression Squad. I'm kidding.
I mean, if you want to,
I
option
won't pick
six,
them.
they're
I'll
not
leave
canon
my bias
anymore.
alone. I will drop the bias for 2 seconds. I will not say Suppression Squad.
All right.
I would say my favorite. I would probably have to say Team Dark. I don't know. There's just something so interesting about all three of them together. They're so cool to me. They
Your
just work
favorite's
together so
Omega.
well.
I know it.
Actually, I love Omega. I don't know if you. I love Omega. I know I love Shadow, but I love Omega. He's so cool. I love his moment in IDW where he's just a. Wait, can I say spoilers? Is that spoilers? It's not. It's after the metal virus.
I guess depends. As long as it's not like too recent, it should be fine.
Oh no, it was a while ago. It was when right after the metal virus ended. You know how Shadow destroyed Omega as a Zombot. He was
Sorry for
just
cutting you.
ahead.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
I
you're
was gonna mention anybody doesn't want to hear spoilers. Just plug your ears. Anyway.
So He was just ahead. He was just ahead left, and he was talking, and he was like, "I want to kill. I want to destroy, blow up, explode." He was full of rage and malice, but he was just a little guy at that point, and I love Omega. But yes, that's all I have to say for my question.
Attach a jaw so I can bite their ankles.
True, exactly. Yeah, he said bite their ankles. That's what he said. That's what he said. I love him.
That filter caught me off guard. That was perfect.
Oh my god, Pip, so true. Pipe bombs, pip bombs.
All right, yes, and yes, we've exited spoiler territory, so y'all can unplug your ears now.
All good.
Like y'all haven't done it
Wait,
already.
how are they gonna know if their ears are still plugged?
I played the fifth.
Josh, there's a critical flaw in your plan here.
Bro said I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Anyways, did that answer your question there, Hat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I opened the door for all of you. So
That's right. I'm stupid.
Josh, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first because mine's an easy one. Team Sonic, easily, just because like I realize that is a generic, boring answer, but like just I gotta go with the OGs. Just go big or go home.
Good answer. They're the power team. I'm telling you, the number one.
And I'm not just saying that because everybody knows me for voicing Knuckles and stuff, but like legitimately, like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, like they were always. All three of those characters will always hold a special place in my heart. Just because because they like I said, they're the OGs. They basically laid the groundwork for everything else that came after that. So, and of course, Team Dark is definitely up there because especially Shadow, because I actually am a really big Shadow fan as well. But like, just something about Team Sonic, that I'll always put like higher than everybody else. Personally, but you have an answer, Noah?
I have to say Team Chaotix because they're like a family, so that's why
I love. That's a great answer. I love Team Chaotix.
I have written 2 stories. I've done from my films. I've done, but Tails was also a part of it. But yeah, that's all I had experience with. Yeah, I had fun writing the Chaotix.
And no one likes Team Rose.
I do like Team Rose. I do like Team Rose.
No, I'm making a joke.
Yeah. I love Team Rose. They're just not my favorite. But
I love Team Rose.
Star, quiet you.
Star, you got Star angry, guys.
Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Star is the Amy of that server I mentioned before, Josh and Noah.
Hi, Star. Please don't kill me.
And Beep is the cream. So they're on Team Rose together.
There you go. Nice that I ended my career with this panel. No, I'm kidding.
I love.
What was that, Noah? Sorry.
Oh, I said I do love cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I answered your question, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your question, Hat.
All
right.
Please don't go back in the well. He's died.
Too late.
He's gone.
All
So
right.
true.
I believe it's your turn. Sorry?
Yeah, it's Spicy's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Let's get Star in here.
Yeah, they haven't been
All
called
right.
up yet.
Let's get... That's my art in their profile picture too. Oh my gosh, yippee! It's the Finnick, Sonic and Fiona. Hi, Star. I love the Star. Hi.
Hey, Star. Welcome.
Hi. So I have a question, and I don't know if this was asked already, but there's a lot of characters that are like, you got the typical Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, like all of the big guys, but what's like a underappreciated character that you guys like? This is for everybody.
You guys answer it first because my answer is already obvious. Well, I guess it's not, but you go ahead.
Let's see. I'd say Silver. I say Silver is a very underrated character. I say Silver is a very underrated as a character personally, and I feel I'm glad to see I absolutely love his writing in IDW because I feel like it's probably the best portrayal of him that I've seen. There's 06 has a list of flaws a mile long, right? But like in my opinion, Silver's story was not one of them. It's like I felt like
That was
that's
all right.
like I felt like at least in my opinion anyway. That wasn't the point. The point is that like the point is Silver's easily my favorite part of 06, and like I felt like I loved it enough to where I would have been totally fine if it was its own game. And just there's something about the character I've just always found very fascinating, and I've always feel like it's very. I don't feel like it gets nearly as much credit as Sonic and Shadow do as far as like as far as like the Triple S team. And yes, I would say that's my answer.
So true. Noah?
For me, I'm gonna have to say Rotor, because
Rotor.
Yeah, I seem to really adore Rotor from the RT reboot, and I like the character. Like he's more muscular, and he's also
He's just a little guy. Or a big guy, but he's just a
And-
little guy.
I written one story. I wrote a backstory of kind of related to one of the comic about his not good fodder of Tundra, but yeah.
Grab him.
Yeah, I made Tails and Rhoda have a connection to each other, kind of like they're like inventor brothers. So yeah.
Oh, I love it when people combine characters that don't interact too much and they have them write a story about them. I love that.
I like to give other characters more interactions. I've done a lot of Tails interact with the Chaotix because I can see they get along very well. Like I do a lot of Tails and Charmy mostly because I like them as brothers, kind of like
They're little guys. Yeah.
yes. But yeah, my answer would have to be Rotor.
A realist thing. Guys, me when I explain.
I am. I will say, there's a project I'm working on that is Rotor's going to be a part of. So
Ooh, I hope to see it. Oh my gosh.
I do have a sneak peek. I do have a sneak peek of my channel. If anyone else wants to see it later.
Yeah, we could definitely you could definitely show it after the panel for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can show it after.
Guys, me when I explain. So Knuckles' dad. No, I'm kidding. I'm lying. Okay. Anyways, so if I
You ranked?
if
I'm
I
kidding.
no, I'm kidding. If I did you say D-ranked?
You said you ranked?
Oh, I thought you said D-ranked, like you're gonna kick me from the server. Okay,
No,
anyway.
I would
I'm
not.
kidding, I'm
I would
kidding.
not.
No,
No, you're
no.
awesome. I wouldn't do that.
Star does that to me. I have trauma.
I do
I'm kidding.
not.
I'm kidding. Anyways, so if I can't pick Scourge, obviously I know I can't. I don't want to pick that because appreciation to me is like how much art or content a character has, both like canon and or fan art. I would have to. I want to say Honey, but she's been getting a little bit of a rise here and there. Like I've been seeing a lot of art about her, so I think I might say Fiona because everyone draws Scourge. Nobody draws Fiona. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She's so cool. I love her so many. She's so cool. Yeah, she's so cool. Oh my gosh, besties. She's so cool. Like, guys, you guys don't understand. I know Scourge and Fiona are like a canon couple and everything, but you guys don't understand. 2 people make a couple. 2 people. They are both a power couple to me. They're so cool. Fiona, she slays. Anyways, guys, Fiona, number 1 Sonic character. I don't care. I apologize. Anyways. Thank you, Star, for your question. I smile at you widely.
Thank you for.
No, we don't want to send you to the well.
Thank you for your question. I'm glad I got to talk about Rotor.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to initiate the silver love we got going here in the text now.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, thank you.
Well.
Star as Amy and Fiona is peak. So true, beep. Star is a great Fiona and Amy.
Oh, stop.
You are. I grab you like hamburger. Anyways, this is so true.
Thank you, Star.
I love Star's Amy voice. So true, Rainbow. Isn't it great? Isn't it amazing? I'm telling you guys. Me when this is not my panel anymore, this is all my friends' panels.
We should not do that. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
No, I'm joking.
I'll allow it. I was having that was fun. But,
Josh, I agree.
Yeah. then again, it is fun. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we all about. If I'm hosting it, we having fun. All right, that's the whole.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
yes,
no, but I kidding.
yes,
I kidding.
yes,
It's all
indeed.
it's all up to
so
what you guys
fun,
want.
fun doing with you.
I appreciate
Absolutely. Whose turn is it now?
that. Leah, it's no.
Yeah, it's my turn. I think Lotus want a third question now, so.
For me?
Well,
Lotus.
it's dirt time's the charm.
I was supposed to say that third time's the charm.
Yep. All right. Here's a new question. So have you watched some anime shows? Because if you do, what are your favorite anime shows to watch?
My gosh, that's a great question. I haven't watched anime in so long. I want to say it sucks because I'm not the biggest fan of this show, but the style and animation for it is something that I already did this in my art before the show came out, but the second that it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, me when I do more of this in my art. It's Demon Slayer.
Ooh, nice.
I need to really get into it. I need to really sit down and watch more of it because I like it, but I'm the kind of person that likes to watch things with groups of people, or I won't really enjoy the media because I love enjoying things with people.
That's honest.
Yeah. For me, what I like about Demon Slayer is what's it called? It's called the line dynamics. A lot of people, when they draw, especially in anime, they'll just do one line stroke and that's it. With Demon Slayer, they go in and they make certain lines thicker, like the tips of the nose or like really sharp corners. They'll make those lines thicker, and they keep that consistent in the animation. It's really impressive because you'd usually only see that in still pieces of art, but they have it in the actual animation, which is it's so yummy. I love that style.
I agree. I really
Very good.
I really love Demon Slayer as well. I think my all-time favorite has to be Nezuko.
Oh, I love her too. Beep just sent a little baby. Nezuko. I think the story is very tragic, and I love tragic stories. If you know me, you will know I love angst. I love sad stuff. I don't know why. I just like it. I like it when characters are put in difficult situations and they have to learn lessons about those situations.
Yep, and they win at the very end.
Sometimes they don't. The way that I write, sometimes they lose. I'm kidding.
Yep.
It's always about challenging the style. Look at Nezuko, little baby, little.
Yes.
I don't know who I like in that show as a favorite. I like Nezuko because she's like the Billboard mascot she's like my mascot character. When I think of Demon Slayer, I think of Nezuko. Because baby, little baby.
Yes, she's the cutest. And I also love the dynamic between Nezuko and Tendril. They're like the best siblings.
I love it. It's very cute.
Yeah.
So true, Beep.
It's like each battle, when Tendril handles the demon by itself, and when he gets weak, Nezuko jumps in.
Oh my gosh. The little baby. I need to watch more of that after this panel then. Oh my goodness. You guys are giving me show recommendations. Yeah. I'm telling you.
I definitely need to watch more of Demon Slayer. I do like it. I do like it a lot, honestly.
I think I call the main villain Michael Jackson.
Me too.
Sorry.
I started watching season 2 on Netflix since it has finally came out. I really thought it did came out on Netflix, but instead they released the Mugen Train where Tendril, Sensu, and Inosuke has joined with Rengoku on the train, and the last episode really saddens me because I I get that Rengoku is like people's favorite character, and it's sad to let him and it's sad like that his journey has ended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do like that stories do that, though, because it makes the characters feel more human when they do that. And somebody told me, well, not somebody told me, but I saw that Demon Slayer as an anime, it is not actually people fighting with magical powered swords. It is actually people just regular fighting with regular swords. But the reason why they put those effects on there is to make the show more bright and colorful and interesting and dynamic and fun to watch. And that in reality, the story itself is just people, just regular people fighting with regular swords. And I'm like, oh, that is crazy.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have find ways to like put a lot of action in this.
Yes,
in this
action.
show. Yeah, there's like so much action when it comes to demon slayers and the demons themselves.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely amazing.
And what I also like about this show is that they have so many funniest moments in there.
Mm-hmm. No, yes, I do love the comedy in that show. It is good. I'll give it that. It is really good.
I think the funniest characters out of all time have to be Inosuke and Sensu.
Mm-hmm, I agree. Those two are my favorites when it comes to comedy. But thank you.
It is no problem.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Yippee! I love saying that. I'm so sorry. It's the funnest thing to say in the world. Yippee!
No, it's completely fine.
Thank you.
Yippies are sweet.
Oh, thank you. I love the yippies.
Yeah. All right, so I believe it's my turn this time? Or
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I will go. We have one hand raised left. I will go ahead and call Radar back up. Come on up, Radar.
When will Hat be out of the well?
I don't know how it came to this.
I believe Hat had to dip, actually. Sorry, go ahead, Radar.
I don't know how it came to this. I was just the last one in the bucket.
Hello.
Hello again. And I'm not in a car this time, in case it wasn't obvious the last time I was up here.
I didn't even know this, actually. Also, but I'm also not the smartest cookie, so that's okay.
I assumed you were on your AirPods or something. So.
No, well, actually, if I did have my headphones on, it actually would have been hard to hear me anyways, just because for some reason the microphone goes up into my headphones and it gets weird. Anyways, that's not the point. I have another question to ask.
Your third question.
Third? No, this is my second.
Oh, I thought it was your third. Sorry.
No, the previous person. It was their third.
Oh, oops.
Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Keep going.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's my second question, just because I can't really think of anything else to ask. But I asked favorite role by the Sonic series, but now I want to go a step in a different direction. Favorite level / location in the Sonic world.
Me when this is one of my favorite questions. Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can choose either from between the games, the comics. I don't really mind. Like, what is your favorite? What is your favorite thing from anything Sonic? Like your favorite place from anything Sonic? That's what I meant to say.
Aesthetic wise, Casino Park. But I'm thinking about a level design. I do love the nostalgia of Green Hills, but I don't think I can say that because that's a boring one. I really liked the level design in Unleashed, and I think I want to say I can't remember half of their names, but it's I'm so horrible with names. I am so sorry. It is the place where Chip gets his ice cream. the ice cream.
Apotos,
I forget.
Window Isle.
Apotos. Thank you. Thank you. I always forget the name of it. But yes, I love the level design. Not even of just the actual levels themselves, but the hub world where you're walking around, not only just in the village, but where you're looking for a level to go to. I thought that was a really good idea to have Sonic be able to not just switch levels, but be able to walk around the area and find secrets and things like that. I love the level design for that area specifically. It's probably my favorite.
Anyway.
Exactly. You really got to enjoy the levels of Sonic, to be honest. Yeah. No need to worry about not remembering all their names. This is why someone like me exists here in the server. I know everything by heart.
True. I also love the area that's referenced by China. I forget what the place is called.
Chinon.
Yes, I love the music for that place. It's not my favorite place, but music-wise, I I fucking love that place. Sorry, pardon me.
No,
I
that's
freaking
fine.
love that place.
I technically started that because I started humming it.
No, you're fine. I freaking love that place. Anyways.
In terms of music, I've always been a fan of Shamar, to be honest. There's just something about the I think it's the day theme for the stage and then the night theme for the hub that I don't know, it just sounds really nice together, and it's just I really like it. Although in terms of design levels, okay, this is gonna be I like Oil Desert from Sonic 4.
Okay.
That is definitely a weird pick to say, but there's something I really like desert levels, and I think there's something interesting about Eggman having an oil refinery in the desert, and it's just like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's weird, but it makes sense.
You're right. I like that a lot, actually. What about you guys, Josh and Noah?
I guess you want to go first, Noah?
Favorite levels? Is that what you're asking?
Like your favorite areas or levels in Sonic, even if it's just like a location. They're so nice.
I probably go with Emerald Coast or Winnie Valley. I seem to like the music from those two.
I like the names of those types of locations, though. I think that when Sega names places, they're very creative with the names, in my opinion. I know some of them are a little wonky, but like some of them, they just make me smile. Just hearing the names, like Casino Park. I know that's like a obvious choice for a name, but I think of Casino Park and I'm like, oh, yippee, Casino Park! I get so excited. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, Twinkle Park. That's another one.
Twinkle Park is a good one. And Josh?
Man. That's a.
Aw, man.
That is a long list.
Yeah, I'll pick one. No, don't start the Hydro City thing.
Sushi, what have you done?
Sushi.
Don't get me wrong. I like Hydrocity as well. There I go. I probably ticked off 50% of the fan base.
I don't actually know what it actually is pronounced
folks,
like. So
Hydrocity is Hydro City.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what? That's my answer then. You know what? Radar's a real one. That's gonna be my answer anytime someone asks me that question.
Yeah. I know, but yeah, as far as my favorite one, oh god.
True Lumi.
If we're talking oh god, there's so many. I mean,
I just want to.
I'm gonna go.
I just want to let you know before you answer. There's some people that want to ask their questions next.
Yeah. And so I'll make mine easy. I'll choose a generic one. Casino Night Zone.
Casino Night Zone's a good one.
That's one I like a lot.
Casino Night, Casino Park, Casino Street, Casinopolis. They're all great.
Casino. I just think they're very colorful and just very aesthetically pleasing to look at. So many colors.
Nice.
All right.
My chair.
I'm afraid we have to move on, Radar. So thank you.
That's fine. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys, whose turn is it?
Let's see.
Whose turn is it to pick?
You picked spicy last time, right, Josh?
I believe.
Huh?
I believe it was actually. I mean, Spicy's here.
No,
I
you
think-
picked Radar last time.
I'm
That's
literally
what
right here.
I believe I picked Radar. Yeah, so yeah, it would be Spicy's
Okay,
turn.
so yeah, it would be Spicy's turn.
Oh, he's right here. Lumi, get little Lumi in here.
All
With
right.
the blue pro. Get in here, Lumi. Get in. Get in. Get in. Hi, Lumi. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Spicy.
What is your question?
Hi.
Hey.
I know we could talk about like anything at any time, like we hang out, but
Mhm.
fucking since we're here,
No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
I'm about to say just a reminder. This is a PG.
My
Of course,
bad.
of course. No, you're fine. Come on.
That's I accidentally filled in my.
It's my fault. I started it.
I
I
filled in
started
my
it.
stuttering with
It's
words.
it's okay.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
okay.
cut myself.
It's okay. I can censor it in the recording. Just
Of course.
just don't. Yeah, just don't.
Okay,
Just keep it at
so
that. Anyway.
in terms of like game aesthetics, do you prefer like the 2D games or the 3D games? Because I know like as an artist, there are certain like aspects of the games, especially the more modern ones, that are much different compared to the like the pixelated style, the colorful like just everything about the classic
Yeah.
games.
That's the thing is that that's the beauty of Sonic, in my opinion, is how much it's changed artistically. Like it started off so pixelated because of the time it was, developed, but also the color and the art and just the way that the art style has shifted into what it is now. I genuinely am gonna have a seriously hard time picking one that I love the most because I just think the entire progression itself is beautiful because it's like watching Sonic genuinely grow up. And I like that a lot. That's my favorite
That's a good way
thing.
to put it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're watching Sonic grow up from a young kid to an adult or an older teenager, however old you guys see Sonic. I think I just think it's beautiful. If I had to pick, gosh, I think the prettiest game, in my opinion, is either Frontiers for how realistic it is with its scenery, and I also really want to pick the first and second Sonic game just for nostalgia purposes because I remember in perfect detail how beautiful those games were whenever I first played them. Especially, like I said, the casino levels.
It's so pretty.
Of course, like the level design for its debut games was
the Advance.
phenomenal. Would you say Noah?
I like the Advance games.
Ooh, that's a good
absolutely.
one
I
too.
love
Sonic
playing
Rush
on my Game Boy Advance. Oh my
Sonic
goodness.
Rush was a good one that I like too because I love Blaze. You and I love Blaze. You and I love Blaze. I love when Sonic just starts breakdancing when he beats a level. That's my favorite thing that Sonic does when he beats a level is breakdance. It's my favorite thing. I love him so many. But yes, thank you for the question. I love that question.
Of course.
Lumi.
Guys, we love Lumi. He's widowy, a widow guy.
All right.
Ooh, next person.
Real quick first. Sorry for interrupting. Real quick first. I see we have a text question. If you would like to read that.
Oh yeah. Let me find it.
What is going
A tech question from Michael the Wolf. Would you ironically and with friends play Sonic Shuffle?
They said unironically, but yeah.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would play anything or do anything unironically. The world knows no bounds for me. I am a hipster. I will do anything unironically.
Points for honesty.
You know what? I'd rather. What's the saying? I'd rather live as a brave man than die a coward or something. I'll just be completely honest with you.
Alrighty.
Hardcore Guilty
Kind of
Gear
honestly,
fan.
I never gotten a chance
Yes.
to play. Oh,
True.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Sushi, there's a drawing that I made. Someone commissioned me, a good friend of mine named Kai. If you don't know, they like Guilty Gear. That's what their username is. They commissioned me for a drawing of, I don't know how to say their name right. Kai Kisake? I don't know how to say their name all the way. But I loved that piece. I would happily send it if I could. I have to find it though. I found it. Never mind. I'm widowy so much. I got commissioned for that. and I was commissioned to draw him as a Mobian, which was a very interesting thing, because I love creating new designs, and they asked me for a Mobian. Oh, thank you, Lumi, for the pronunciation. I'm not that smart. But yeah, I loved that piece. Anyways, continue with what you were saying while I send this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring the next person.
Yes, go ahead.
I'll bring in Sushi.
Sushi. But there you go, Sushi. That's my Kai design for Mobian. I know it's not the greatest. I know nothing about Guilty Gear, but yippee.
I'll make sure to put it on the stream I'll make sure to show it on the stream for the people. Anyways, go right ahead, Sushi.
Thank you, Lou.
Oh, I had a push to talk on, so I just turned it off.
Gotcha.
My question for you is, how often do you find Sonic inspiring you to create art?
Ooh, probably, honestly, genuinely every day. I have my own little fun story ideas and little headcanons and fun, just little tidbits of ideas for Sonic. But at the end of the day, just thinking about Sonic as a character, that gives me so much inspiration to work with, just because, I don't know, just look at him. I've always just grown up with him as a character. He's like an idol for me because he's a free character. He's not a slave to freedom like a lot of fictional characters are. He is just freedom incarnate. And I want to strive for that, not only in real life, but in my art. I want to be a free artist. Like, I don't want to have to draw anything. I don't want to draw. I want to draw because it pleases me and it makes me happy. And Sonic is the biggest inspiration for that, like, every day of my life. And I love it.
Honestly, I relate to that, like, so much.
So true. Realest thing. Sonic is
so real.
Silly. Real! Oh my gosh. Me when Sushi talks like me, I smile. Guys, I love Sushi. Guys, I'm a Sushi fan.
Yeah, that answers it very well. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. All right.
All right,
and
Josh,
absolutely.
Rude,
Before I pick the next person, let me just show the thing that we were showing in the discussion just a second ago. I believe what was this again? Just trying to make sure.
It's a Kai Kisuke from Guilty Gear. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, Lumi. You've really tried to explain it to me, but I do not understand. I'm so sorry. But it's Kai from Guilty Gear, and I got commissioned for it by a friend who is a huge Kai fan, and I love it. I smile.
Nice. Yeah. I've played Guilty Gear, but I definitely am not nearly as deep in the lore as other people are. But
I understand. He told me that the person that commissioned me, he told me that he sees Kai as a bat, and I'm like, that's really interesting. I had no idea.
Interesting.
Very fun.
All right.
So I gave him some nice bat wings.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Trigger.
All right. Let me. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call the next person up. Let's see. Trigger the Ace, come on up.
Trigger, get in here.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
So, I know earlier you guys were talking about stages and whatnot, and even Sonic Rush, but I can't help but be curious. Putting that aside, this question is going to be about the Sonic games we've had over time, all the way back then, even up to I don't know, even the classic Sonics. When it comes to boss battles, even when it comes to the mechanics for boss battles, what would you guys have to rate would have to be your favorite when it comes to mechanics? And again, this could be any Sonic game we've had over the years.
That's a great question. I genuinely love Frontiers and what it's doing. I think the Sonic Unleashed bosses, I always liked the beetle in that one, but I think it's overarched by the newer villains in the Sonic Frontiers. I just love being Super Sonic and flying around and being able to, I feel like I'm in so much control when I play as Supersonic. Of course, it's limited, obviously, but I feel like I'm in so much control over that character. And it's so fun to be able to play Supersonic in a very, very recent and modern Sonic game. That's the funniest thing to me. So mechanics-wise, I love the way Supersonic controls in that game.
Yes.
What about you guys?
Well, I mean, there are so many boss battles that I enjoy. Though I mean, I would definitely say like the boss battles with Frontiers are by far probably the most fun that I have had with a boss battle in a Sonic game in a long freaking while.
Yes.
And of
The
course,
music.
the music is untouchable. Shout out to Otani. Shout out to Kellen Quinn, which still blows my mind that they got him, considering I grew up with Sleeping with Sirens, you know. So
yes.
And you know, I mean out of all of those, God, probably Wyvern. I just love.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I just love absolutely everything about Wyvern's boss battle.
Yes.
Just how super, just how
So
just the little lasso way, the freaking
The way you're flying around the entire map. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it, is like flying around the entire map.
good.
Yeah, it is just.
It's my favorite thing.
Like those boss battles take me places, man. I'm telling you.
And they're challenging in a way where you feel genuinely accomplished and proud of yourself when you win. Because there are some Sonic boss battles where I would say, like the Beetle in Sonic Unleashed, no matter what like version, like hard difficulty mode that you play on, you just have to hit it a couple times and you're good. With the Wyvern, you have to fly around. Yeah, you have to parry. You have to literally parry to beat that boss. And it's challenging because parrying in some games is hard for people. And it's challenging to a point where it's not impossible, but it's difficult enough that when you beat it, you feel like you deserved it, like you earned that W. It's so satisfying to beat the bosses in that game.
For sure, I could tell you for the fact, and you know, I'm obviously I can't curse, so I'm gonna censor how I was saying it. But I remember the first time I saw that first boss battle in the first boss battle in Frontiers, I was like, yo, what the frick was that? you know.
I know. I was like, oh my god, what is it? So good.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot to take in for sure. Like
Giganto, man. I lost my freaking mind with that.
The night boss,
Yeah.
the night one, I think was really good too, just because of how Sonic, the cutscene, how he defeats it. Ah, so good.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh. Okay. What about you, Noah? What's your favorite boss battle?
You guys pretty much say it already, but I guess another option I would say Neo Metal Sonic.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Neo Metal Sonic from Heroes.
Genius.
He becomes way more huge.
I just love Neo Metal. His design is so cool.
Yeah.
Like Neo Metal from like Sonic Heroes, or
Yep, that's the one. He also appeared in IDW.
The IDW design, drawn by Adam Bryce Thomas. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, who we will also have at the in-person con next month for those going to that.
Me when I can't go, I cry. It's okay.
But yeah, does that answer your question?
yeah, pretty much. Thanks for picking me up.
Yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you for coming.
The realest thing.
I believe it's your turn now. Yeah.
Spicy? Me? Oh my gosh. Let's get the jet person in here. I haven't seen them.
All right.
The most a banger of profile pictures I've ever seen. Hello.
Hello.
Ooh. Truest of things.
Guys, ako sa QA kasi kaya. Isa na guys sa yan na ba sa.
Just a reminder, you are on a panel and on international broadcast. So
Yeah. Goes like when it gets out of that's the way.
What's your question?
Nope.
Is this your question, or are you just gonna sit there?
I said not. I didn't know. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely wonderful.
This is a game message.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, of all the oh wait, someone asked a question in the text channel. Question for Spicy Ramen Cup. Out of all the Sonics created, which one is your favorite? Movie Sonic? Ooh, IDW or the games? Ooh, that's a good one. Can I say one that I hate that a lot of people get angry at me for? A Sonic that I hate?
Hey, go for it.
I don't like Archie Sonic. I think the writing team could have done a lot better with him. I think he's really cool in some scenes. I think he's awesome. I think he's probably one of the best Sonics in certain scenes. But there are some scenes in some issues that I see Sonic and I'm like, Sonic would not do that. Or Sonic, that's not, I don't like that. Like they're like, I don't know if you guys remember in Archie where him and Tails had this huge fight. I don't know if you remember that.
Are you talking about like in pre-RT or reboot?
Pre-Archie, yes. It was pre-reboot. It was pre-reboot. It was like, for example, when Sonic and Tails had a huge fight with each other.
Yeah,
and Tails.
That's in pre.
So yeah, where Tails slapped him. Yes, honestly, Sonic deserved that because my thing is Sonic, why did you not communicate with your brother? That is your little brother. Why did you not communicate with him? So I just think that it's my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the pre-Archie Sonic. I'm not. I think he's really cool in some scenes, but in other ones I'm like, what are you doing? Which, of course, that could make him more human, but there comes a point where it's like, that's not human. That's just you being not the greatest person. Yeah. But a Sonic that I like, a favorite one. That's a really hard question for me because I really love IDW Sonic a lot. I love what they're doing with him because he feels like a continuation of Sonic after Archie in the reboot itself. It feels like Sonic is mature. He's gotten older. It feels like they haven't restarted his development. They've continued it. And I love that a lot. But movie Sonic is just very sweet and a very calming and caring Sonic. Like in a way where it's like, I see this Sonic and I get happy inside. I'm like, oh, yippee. That's how I feel for him. So I love that Sonic a lot. But yes. There's another text question.
Oh wait, let me see.
Favorite ID? Ooh,
here, I'll say it.
Okay, go ahead.
Text question from Dino.
Yeah, that first one is from Angel Island Fire District. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Who is your favorite IDW original characters?
Ooh, okay. Belle is a good one, but I would have to say Tangle. Because she's literally me. She's literally me. I love Tangle. She's so cool. Her design is peak to me. Her design is the cutest. Oh, yippee! The picture. Her design's cute. I love the fact that they made her a lemur. I've never seen a lemur character before. She's the silly. She is the silly. And I think that she holds a lot of care for people. And while she's very like bombastic and very uppity, she has a lot of care and concern for a lot of people, and if you need her to slow down, she'll slow down and she'll tend to you. Like she's just a great friend. And a lot of people, when they write characters that are very uppity, they tend to focus on the uppityness and not the caring aspect of the character as a friend. And I think that she has an amazing balance between being like spontaneous and energetic and also being just a really good friend with amazing character development. And I'm not going to spoiler it, but I'm really excited for the new issue because I think she might be in it, like the upcoming one. Not going to spoiler it, but I'm really excited because I love Tangle moments. She's so cool. So I hope I get to see her in the next issue because she's going to go crazy and go amazing because she's so silly and cool. I love her.
I love Tangle as well, so I definitely agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Cause she's number one Sonic character. Not guys, number one. I smile at her. Oh my God, look at her, little lady. Also, she's just like me, IRL. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I don't know.
As long as it's PG, go for it.
It's PG. It's LGBT stuff.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't care. Go ahead.
I'm a lesbian, and she was meant to be written as one, but of course, Sega can't confirm relationships as of right now, so they didn't.
They confirm. They confirm
confirmed
Night and Dawn.
Yes, they confirmed these a couple characters, but the thing is when they confirm characters, they have to be written together already. Usually, like there's the two the two bird things, but yes. But yes, she was supposed to be in a relationship with Whisper, and they wrote it differently because they were. I think Evan was trying to write it to where they were going to have a arc where they would slowly fall in love, but they aren't really allowed to do that. Any relationship like development like that for writing reasons and restriction reasons. So that's understandable, but it's very sweet to see them as best friends. Either way, it's very good to see them as best friends. They're a great pair to me. I love them very much.
All right.
Yes, I agree, Josh. The 01521.
Also, we have time for one more question because we have about less than 5 minutes left. So we should probably go ahead and I believe it's your turn, Noah. If you want to call this last person.
Lumi, I see you on VR chat. I don't see that. See my Steam notification.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't know who should I choose. You want? I'm gonna go with janitor. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them raise their hand. Let's call
janitor. Yeah, I saw you raise your hand and put it down. Get back in here. Hey.
I was a bit hesitant.
It's okay. There you go. You got the last question of the panel. Go right it.
Oh boy. All right. Big award-winning question here. Actually, not really, but if there's any line for any of the characters that you play that you think would fit that character, what would it be?
A line, like from anything, or a line that they've said before?
From anything or anything they've said before. So basically both.
Okay. That's a great question. A line that would fit a character really well. I think I'm gonna say a Scourge for this one. I think he would say hello Scrubs. Yeah. I think he would call people Scrubs. Like he would just appear and be like, "Hey Scrubs," or just give people really weird and gross nicknames.
Honestly, yeah.
Very silly.
What about you, Josh and Noah?
It's a last question, so I'll allow it. You want to go first, Noah?
You can go first. I need to think of one.
All right. What was the question again?
For a character that you have played before, what is a line that you think would fit for that character that they've said, or you think that they would say?
Ooh, that is.
Like, what is there a line that you think Knuckles or Tails would say that they haven't said before, or maybe they have, but just a line that fits their character really well that you think that they would say?
Oh Lord, that's a toughie. I think.
I love these tough questions. Janitor W.
Get your brain working.
Get your brain cogs turning.
Yeah, you coming with the. I wasn't expecting a question this deep.
What is your social security number?
Oh God.
No, I'm kidding. Don't say that.
25. I'm kidding.
Janitor gets like really deep with the questions. Where were you born?
What's your IP address?
What's your IP address?
Do you have a love life?
Yes.
Anyways.
May maidens?
Man, I think.
I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was inspired for now house code, so I'll go with this.
Ooh.
Whoa, teamwork, baby.
I love that.
Heck yeah!
I'm
I
so
love that.
I am so jealous that you're able to do that. By the way,
Dude, that's will boggle my brain for the rest of my life. I have friends that identify as male, but they will just have the most amazing like female impression of a voice ever, and I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
Where am I? Where am I?
I'm trying to think of something. I guess this is technically been. I mean, technically he has said this before, but I think I'll just. I'm gonna go for broke and throw one that I just thought of just now. Funny enough, I actually think I recorded this line for when I voiced this character for somebody's mod for a game or something. I believe it was you're about to get a knuckle sandwich with extra mayo. Anyway.
That's so good.
I love that.
Yeah, I wrote that, by the way.
You wrote that.
I wrote that line.
You know him too well, man. It's
yeah, knuckle sandwich.
Yeah,
I love knuckle sandwich.
I love that.
Extra
Anyways,
punching.
Thank you so much.
No.
And as always, see you later, scrubs.
Yes.
I go boom. I go boom boom. A boom sound effect as boom boom. Okay. Anyways.
All right, and that was way to end this stream with a bang.
Of course. Me when I go boom, guys. I've actually not Spicy Ramen Cup. I am a firework. So when the panel's over, you're gonna hear fireworks outside. That's me.
There you go. It's gonna go. This is both. We're both figuratively and literally ending this panel.
Yes, of course.
All right. But yes, thank you to Spicy Ramen Cup for doing this with us and taking time to come on here with us, as well as my friend Noah over here for co-hosting. And
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And is there anything you would like to say before we close out? Like any places you'd like to plug and such, so like people can follow you for those that haven't already.
I'm in your walls. No, I'm kidding. So all of my socials are Spicy Ramen Cup, but in the word spicy, there's 2 S's in spicy. That's my socials. It's just Spicy Ramen Cup, but there's 2 S's in spicy. That's it. Too special. That's me. And I have the same profile picture on Twitter if you're gonna follow me there. Thank you, Pip. I love the Pip. I love the rainbow. I love the janitor. Oh my god! I love the people. I smile very widely.
Alrighty. All right, and stay tuned. This coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, where we will be doing a Q&A with for another Q&A with Psy, and that's going to be hosted by Inventor Miles and Vid Ripples. So y'all make sure to tune in for that on our Discord, our Twitch, on our YouTube and Twitches and all that. And all right, in that case, I hope y'all. Yeah, I believe that is it. So glad.
You too.
Thank y'all for coming in. Give a round of applause for our guest over here.
Thank you. Guys, you guys should totally tune in on Wednesday, guys. Come to Wednesday. Come Wednesday, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. Guys, Wednesday is the day with Psy. Come on, guys. You have to go there.
Yes. Alrighty.
Be there or be square. Sorry.
You're good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the event over here. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yippee. I smile.